morning. Hi everyone. Can you hear me and see me okay? Please let me know if you can. I seem a little bright today. Let me see if I can turn down the light a smidge so I'm not quite so overexposed. Hello, yay! Hi, good morning. Very bright, yes. Is that better? There we go, finding the balance. It is a gloomy day today, so we're needing to have a lot of light on us this morning. How are you doing? Let's see, catch up. Hi Tracy, good morning. Happy New Year, everyone. Yay. Hi Sandy, good morning. Hi Jessica, good to see you. Hey Joellen, good morning and Happy New Year. Evelina, Happy New Year, yay! All the Happy New Year cheers today. I'm so glad. Hi Jessica, hi Evelina. Okay, you can hear and see me okay, fantastic. Jessica, no, we are back home in DC. We left New York City. Was that only a week ago? It feels like last year already. But yeah, that was only a week ago. But today we're back home in DC. Good morning, Alicia. Good to see you. Hey, Jenny. Happy New Year. Yay. I hope that the start of the new year has been a good and bright one for all of you. I know it has only been just about 24 hours or so. But yeah, may it be a fun and fruitful year ahead for all of us. And I'm so grateful that we get to start it on day 2 with a doodle session together. What a fantastic way to kick off the year. This is just a wonderful practice of self-care, and one that I certainly hope to, and I hope that you do intend to continue to practice throughout 2026 as part of your standard self-care practice. A nice weekly grounding, mindfulness, creativity, connection, and introspective experience. So good for you in all aspects. Hi, good morning, Dilly. Good to see you. Happy New Year. So good to see and have you here as well. Thank you so much for joining. How was your festive season? Although we had that reflection last week. So how was your new year? Did you do anything special for the acknowledgement of the start of the new year? I would be very interested to hear what your practices are, if you have any. I know that it's time to reflect. Oh my gosh, okay, those are the cards that want to pop out. We have a lot. We have 4 cards, so I shall share them all. Yeah, as I was saying, I'm interested to know what your annual start of the new year practices are, whether it's reflective, whether it's setting intentions. Yeah, let me know, because I would love to borrow them. I personally did Jenny, I think you did the same one, reflecting on, drawing the landscape of the year that was. And that was quite a lovely exercise. And then in terms of setting intentions for the year ahead, using a jar full of rocks and pebbles and sand, where the rocks are your big intentions, the ones that you make space for. The pebbles are the ones that will support, are the activities that will support your big intentions, and then the sand is the everyday life stuff that generally will fill up the entire jar if you don't first put in your rocks. So that was such a lovely analogy, metaphor. So yeah, try that if you'd like to. Let's see here. Sandy, welcome to my world. Gloomy weather. Yes, it is gloomy and grey outside here. I must say, at least it's dry. Let's see, Jessica, I pick a word of the year, but don't implement anything until the spring to be in line with how Mother Earth is. Yes, I love that. Resting where I am as it is winter. Love that, Jessica. That is so great. Yes, so setting the intention and then waiting. How beautiful. What a lovely idea. That is so cool. Let us see. Tracy, my Christmas was good. Got spoiled from my mum and Gemma and Katie and family. New Year's was quiet. Fantastic, Tracy. So glad that you got spoiled by your loved ones. You got to spend it with your loved ones, and that you saw in the New Year's quietly. We did too, must say. I heard the fireworks. I did not see the fireworks. Morning, Yana. Good afternoon. Yay! All our creative friends wishing a healthy, gentle new year full of joyful, creative moments. Absolutely, and straight back at you. Florgie, hello. So happy to join. I'm so happy that you're able to join us. Yes, in the fresh new year. Fantastic. Absolutely. More creative session during this week. Oh, nice. That's so awesome. Okay, so let's see what... Wow. Okay, it's pertinent on all the fronts. Okay, so the first one is connect with purpose. Can you see that? I'll have to go beyond the light. Can you focus? No, I don't know. Anyway, this first card says connect with purpose. I am connected to that which I have to offer the world, my legacy, my gift. By allowing myself to develop in my purpose, I become more whole and stronger in serving the world I live in. That is very relevant, and that is, I feel, exactly what we do here in these weekly get-togethers. We connect with purpose. That is awesome. The second one is, this is so, I love the alignment here, letting go. I wish you could see. Let me switch over. And then I can show you, because I think my camera is not set up to autofocus. Let me see if I can do this. So this was the first one, connect to purpose. This is the second one, letting go. Oops. Letting go. By letting go, I accept what is. I let go of what was, and I have faith in what will be. So timely for this time of year. So time to let go. The next one, again, such beautiful alignment, is kindness. These are all the cards that jumped out onto the floor while I was shuffling. Kindness. I show myself kindness by giving myself the compassion I need and by making my self-care a priority. And that's exactly what we are doing. That is exactly what we are doing in these weekly sessions. Kindness to ourselves. This is a kindness to ourselves. And then the last one that jumped out was, I dance to the beat of my own drum. I dance to remind myself to enjoy this moment I'm living in. I dance because I'm happy to be alive. That is just awesome. I'm going to take a photo of all 4 of those cards and share those if you are wanting these reminders on the second day of 2026. I think that's absolutely on point. So there we go. Great cards indeed, Dilly. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Ash. Because my face isn't in the frame, it was trying to focus on you. Okay, thanks for that. I think it might, is it? I'm not seeing the little eye. Oh, I can't see the camera, that's why. Don't worry, it's a whole thing. But yes, you're probably right. Yeah, great cards, they are, absolutely. They are great pictures as well. Alicia, I also pick a word for the year. I make a list for the year 26. For 26, it's a mix of things I want to do, habits I'm working on. I don't always get to everything on the list, and I'm okay with that. That's so awesome. So you make a list of 24 things. Am I understanding that correctly? I'll share my word of the year, consistency. Not very sexy, but on reflection of 2025, That was the thing that popped up as what worked, what supported me the most. And it wasn't intentional at the time, but on reflection, I can see the consistency was kind of like what kept me going. And when things didn't go well, it's because I had abandoned the consistency. So that's my intention for 2026, just consistency. Not sexy at all. But here we go. All right. I'm so glad to have you here today. Shall we start with our check-in? How are you feeling today on a scale of 1 to 10? Taking a nice deep breath in. And a longer breath out while I turn on our music, our background music. How are you feeling in this moment on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being awful, 10 being awesome? Perhaps reflecting at the end of the entire year. That could be your container, or it could be the container of the last week. I know that this time of year can be ups and downs and possibly volatile, or possibly extremes of experiences. So where are you right now? Just being honest with yourself. For no other reason. You can share in the chat if you want to. You don't have to. If you don't want to, don't feel obligated at all. But just to witness, just without judgment, just to witness where you are right now. How are you feeling in this moment? Alicia says, it changed each year. This year is 2026, so my list has 26 things on it. I see. Okay. My word for this year is delight. Oh, that's so awesome. Love that. Jessica, you're at an 8. Have been on vacation for close to 2 weeks. Oh, wow. Which is nice, but looking forward to having some more routine. Yes. Evelina, a lower part of 7. Okay. Rhonda, 6. Lots of unknowns and overwhelm. I hear you. Tracy, 7. Delee, 7-ish right now. Florgy, my weather is between 7.5 and 8. Okay. Alicia, you're a 6. Okay. I would say I'm probably about an 8 right now. Jenny, you're a 9. Okay, so we are averaging on the higher end of the scale, and that's what's beautiful about connecting in this room, is that there is lots of high vibe to go around. So if you're needing a little bit of a pick-me-up, then please do open up to the high vibes in the room and the experience here. And if not, then don't judge. There's no judgment. It is what it is. It says we are as attached to our internal rating as we are to the temperature outside. It's just a noticing. It's a practice of noticing. Adriana, 7.5, depleted after the holiday busyness, but feeling full of heart. Ah, oh, that's lovely. Yeah, it is. It's a bit of a roller coaster season this time of year for sure. And so that's why these practices are really great for us, because it helps ground us, steady us, bring our attention inward, internal, centering, and refilling and recharging using creativity, mindfulness, breath awareness, and focused attention. So today is our alternating week of non-alphabet, the non-alphabet series, and I scheduled all of the live events for the whole of January, and by the end of January we will have finished our alphabet series. We've got 3 more letters to go. I think that is just incredible, and actually brings it full circle because I started that series January last year. So yay for consistency. And I'm excited to evolve from the alphabet series onwards. So today is our doodle journaling prompt. And I'm excited as well about today's theme because it feels aligned to the start of the new year. New energy, fresh energy, I think somebody said in the chat, fresh new energy. And the theme is dancing flame. So we're going to be drawing some dancing flames. Before we get to that, I'd like to invite you to grab your pens and pencils, your journal, your pages, your iPad, whatever you are drawing on today. Grab all of that, get settled, get something to drink so that you can stay hydrated while you draw. Take a nice deep breath. Pick up your pen and pencil and answer this question. Today I doodle too. Today I doodle too. You can write that on your page. You can share it on here if you'd like to. Jessica, today I doodle to organize the scattered thoughts in my mind. Yes. Ooh, absolutely. Bring it all back home. Rhonda, today I doodle to ground. And I love that the sharing of this, just I feel what you're sharing, like the connecting to what that feeling of organizing scattered thoughts, the feeling of grounding. Evelina, to bring out a little creativity, yeah. Doodling to bring out a little creativity. Delee, to find enjoyment, yes. Tracy, to doodle to relax. To relax, yes. Yana, to make my body, heart, and soul smile. I love that. That is so cool. Florgie, today I doodle to ignite my creative flame to a nice glowing fire. Yes. Yes. I love that. Ignite your creative flame. I need to write that down. That is perfect. Perfectly on point. You understood the assignment, as the kids say. Okay, let's see here. Getting my page. Okay, I'm gonna change cameras over here. Let's see. Where's my debris? No, wrong one. Oh. I've lost my mouse. I've got 3 screens. Go away. Okay, there we go. All right, now I can go. Love that. Let's see. Jenny says, today I doodle to create space. Yes. Alicia, today I doodle to create delight in my life. Love that. Jo Ellen, igniting. Yes, I'm a bit sleepy this morning, so doodling to wake up my creative energy. Yes. Jo Ellen, thanks for the spark. Fantastic. Adriana, to reconnect with my child self. I love that. Okay, so yes, today we are igniting. We are igniting our creativity. Absolutely love that. So our mindful prompt says, a flame flickers but never loses its center. Let your marks reflect both movement and presence. I'll read that again. A flame flickers but never loses its center. Let your marks reflect both movement and presence. If you think of watching a candle flame, it's got that fluidity, it's got that movement, but it remains attached to the wick. It is always grounded. So isn't that a beautiful metaphor for exactly what we have shared here today already in what our intentions for doodling is? It's both to be grounded and also to energize. So you can have both. You can be grounded, you can slow down, you can become introspective, while at the same time moving your creativity, moving your energy. So our doodle prompt is draw flame shapes rising upward as if from the wick of several candles. Inside the flame, draw some steady, rounded flames that follow the curves of the first shape. Around the outside of the original flame, doodle with flickering strokes like short, playful marks, dots, or lines that dance. So, interpreting that, and these are our sessions, these journal prompts are the sessions where we tap into our intuitive creativity. So you can follow along with what I'm doing, but I invite you to practice listening to your own creative ideas, the ideas that come to you, the intuitive expression of the prompt. Let's see, Yana, the Flames theme suits that 2026 is the year of the fire horse. Really? Oh, I did not know that. Year of the fire horse. I want to write that down. The fire horse. That's awesome. Okay, so taking a nice deep breath. And before we start drawing, I'd like to invite you to take your attention down to your feet. And take a nice deep breath in, sending that breath all the way down to the tips of your toes. And then as you exhale, scan your entire body from the soles of your feet all the way to the top of your scalp. And if you notice any sensations of stuckness, any tension, any blockages, if your attention is pulled to any specific part of your body, on your next inhale, send a little extra breath to that region. And again, on the exhale, scan your entire body. And last time, inhale in. And exhale. And start to contemplate the shapes of candle flames. Call to mind any candle flames that you've observed. Maybe you even want to look up some images of candle flames for inspiration. But as I said, practice leaning into your intuitive creativity in today's drawing. Jenny says, this feels so perfect. The phrase, let your dim light shine, has been popping into my head for the last week or so. That's beautiful. I love that. Yes, let your dim light shine. So however you choose to start, just begin, even if it feels uncertain. If there is judgment popping up, just begin. There is nothing riding on the particular outcome of this drawing. You don't ever have to share it with anybody else. And so practice your own judgment-free drawing. Noticing the sensation, of pen or pencil in hand, of paper against the side of your palm. This is very much a practice of making it up as we go along. Just going to grab my glasses. There's no right or wrong. Perhaps each flame represents an intention for the year. Or maybe each flame represents someone you love, something you're grateful for. Noticing that it is both moving and grounded. It is dynamic and static. It is energizing. It warms you. It also guides you. And it grounds you. So that's our first row. We're going to keep adding because there is always more to be grateful for, more intentions. Inga, hi, hello, hello, hello. Happy New Year. May you be blessed with much love, joy, happiness, warmth, and lots of opportunities and creativity. Absolutely, Inga, and straight back at you. Yay! Jessica, my birthday is soon, and this feels like birthday candles. Yay! Yes! It could be birthday candles. And happy birthday for your coming birthday. We are going to keep adding. There is more to reflect on. This time starting with the grounding. Solid, grounded. Recognizing that it is both grounded and energizing. letting your marks align with your breath. Stability and fluidity coexisting. Remember, we're not drawing for art's sake. We're drawing for the practice, for creativity, for mindfulness. And that yours could look completely different to mine. Taking your time, allowing it to take shape, at its own pace. Slow and steady. Perhaps creating a candle for the things. Let's remember what our card said. Create a candle for what you're letting go of. Let a candle represent the things you're letting go. The things you're releasing. If you want to, you might write on each candlestick what that candle represents for you. And perhaps choose a candle that represents connecting to purpose. Nope. Could just turn my page. Choose a candle that represents kindness, kindness for yourself, igniting and then the candle that represents dancing to the beat of your own drum. And any other intentions or reflections that are relevant for you today. Light a candle for that. Acknowledging the impermanence, the changing shapes, and also static, grounded potential. That's always available. Always ready to be lit up by you. You can reignite it at any time. Just going to remove that so that I can do my drawings. And continuing, if it feels right for you, continuing with your next row. You can draw as many candles as you want. Notice even the simplicity of the shapes that we're drawing, how often we overcomplicate things. It's just lines and curves. That's all we're drawing today. Lines and curves, nothing complicated about it. Oh, sorry, I missed your messages. Tracy, I hope everyone has a great 2026. Yes, you too. Cynthia, it's my birthday, it's coming up too. Happy birthday. All of you, are they all January birthdays? Rhonda, great words for flames. Sparks of creativity, igniting imagination, burning away the old stuff. I love that. Yes, Rhonda, thank you. I'm interested to know what phrases or ideas, metaphors or concepts this imagery is sparking for all of you. Tracy, I joined your Zen Doodle. Doodle? Dog ID? The group are you talking about? Rhonda, reflecting and glowing, yes. Oh, Tracy, great. You joined the Zen Doodle group on Insight Timer. Fantastic. Thank you. Yeah, I would love to connect in there. Oh, Isla, it was your birthday yesterday. Happy birthday. What a great way to start the year. That is so wonderful. I hope you must have a fantastic celebration every year. My cousin's birthday is on the 31st of December, so he always has a New Year's Eve celebration. Yay! Oh, Florida, yours is also, birthday is coming up. Yay! Fantastic, a lot of New Year's babies. Lovely alignment for you with intention setting. I've started to, my birthday's in September, and last year I actually decided to embrace my personal new year and treating my birthday like a New Year's event, because it is. And your guys' January birthdays all happen to line up with the New Year that everybody celebrates. Most people celebrate. So what is igniting for you? What are you lighting a candle for? What is sparking? Creative ideas. Feeling the energy, that we can generate our own energy. You have it in you. You've always had it in you. To generate new ideas, to fan the flame of creativity and self-care. Evelina, do you celebrate the whole month of your birthday? I do the whole month of April. I don't really. One of my best friends does. I know she's in July. She always does. But yeah, in general, I do have a particular, what's the word? September holds a special place. In the southern hemisphere, it's the month that represents spring. So new beginnings, and that's always feels aligned. And my birthday's in the middle of the month. But what I have also done this year is recognizing, because of the new beginnings, that our birthday is actually our individual, the start of our individual spring time, because it is new beginning. And then tracking, so from your birthday, that's the start of your spring. 3 months, you have 3 months of spring. And then on the same day, 3 months from your birthday is the start of your personal summer. And 3 months from there, on the same day, is the start of your personal autumn, and so on. So I've kind of been just, keeping that in mind and witnessing what's going on, where am I at, how do I feel? Am I more inwardly focused, outwardly focused? Am I creating new things, the energy of starting new things in spring? Implementing those new things and following through, being consistent with those things in the summer. Starting to slow down in autumn and then going inward in winter. So separate from the weather outside seasons, just acknowledging the seasonality, our own seasonality. Tracy says, I do the same thing, celebrate my birthday for a whole month of August. Oh, awesome. Jenny, I think we need to create birthday advent calendars. Yes, that's a cool one. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so once you have all of your calendars, your candles on your page, take a nice deep breath and just reflect if there's any additional representations. What does a candle represent? A particular person, idea, intention, thing that you're grateful for. If you want to, write it on your candle. Write down what each candle represents, but you can also come back to that. Jessica, loving how this is turning out. That's awesome. A birthday advent calendar. Maybe I'll try this. I have 11 days, but I'll do a 7-day one. That's awesome. What would that look like? I'm interested to know. I can't conceptualize. And now if we wanted to, we could add a bit of detail. Simple lines. I feel like this drawing is calling to be colored in. It's such a simple but lovely concept, don't you think? And a lovely creation to return to remind ourselves about what's coming up for us at the start of this new year, what we want to carry on through. And if you ever lose connection with, or you forget, you can come back to this doodle that you created with your own hands. Jessica, I'm mapping it out real quick. I'll let you know. Okay, cool. Rondo, you're coloring in already. Awesome. Jessica, oh, I think I'll send my husband to store with ideas, or to the place that starts with an A, to be so I'll be surprised. I see. I get you. 1, something cozy. 2, beauty product. Oh, I love that. Oh my gosh. You guys are starting a whole movement. Saving this drawing for a Christmas card next year. Yes, Evelina. How beautiful. Jessica, something delicious. Number 4, a moment of calm. Number 5, something personal. Number 6, fun or useful upgrade. 7, birthday reveal. My gosh. You just whacked that out. Wow, I love that. That is such a cool idea. Feeling the ease, and even imagine the sensation of the wax candlestick. That's part of the mindfulness experience. We've all played with a candle, the melted candle at the top of the base of the flame. Bringing all of those sensations to mind while you're drawing. And Evelina, thinking about you sending this as a Christmas card, you could have each candle represent a wish for somebody. Could also be a birthday card. There you go. My wish for you in your personal new year are all of these things. See how creativity is sparked and how we ignite each other's creative flames. Feeding off of each other's creativity. How are we doing? Oh, Jessica, your ideas continue, and maybe set a budget, and then it can be a gift to yourself, but have someone else do the shopping if you can. Man, I'm loving your idea, damn. Tracy, I brought a tea advent calendar starting from one day all the way to Christmas Eve, and they're all different flavors. Oh, that's cool. Can I ask a silly question? When does the advent calendar actually start? What day? Yeah, Evelina, great idea for somebody's birthday card. Rhonda, drawing my face into one of the flames. Wow, reflection, I love that. Wow. Yes. In fact, you have sparked an idea. How about we prioritize ourselves? Celebrate ourselves like Jessica's describing. Light a candle for yourself. Oh, Yana says the first day of December, the Advent calendar start. Oh. Rhonda, this girl is on fire. I love that. It makes me laugh. Okay, it depends on the amount of days the Advent calendar counts. If 24, then on the 1st of December, but there's also some that are just 12 days, so you start half of December. Yeah, that's what I thought. That was what was in my mind. I seem to recall as a kid 12 days of Christmas, as the song goes. There are no silly questions. Of course, there are no silly questions. Thank you for the reminder. I feel like it was something that I should have known and just doubted myself. How are you doing? Are you feeling the energizing energy, the energizing nature of the candles, as well as the solid groundedness of the candlestick and the wick that goes all the way down, all the way through, soaking up those traits of the candle, reminding yourself letting your pen be light and breezy, noticing how tightly you are holding your pen or pencil. Okay, I finished with line work. I think I'm going to start painting some colors. Again, if you are using in real life, not digital, then you can paint in whatever, or color in with whatever tools you have. Maybe I'll do pencils just for a change. Let's see, experimenting. different color candles. Gosh, I missed some. Jenny, a few months ago, I started lighting a candle when I sat down to eat supper. It's a lovely ritual, and with the added benefit, my home smells good. Oh, that is a lovely ritual. And so that is such a lovely practice of mindfulness, bringing your attention to mindful eating. Love that. Tracy, it was 40% off. It came down to $18. Is that your advent calendar? I think. Your tea advent calendar. Ooh, Delhi Aurora just came to mind. Yes. And Evelina, I love the way the lines and dots show the flow of the flame. Yes. Bringing that movement, the idea of movement and energy. Yeah. Oops. Isn't it lovely just to draw and colour in? I've been doing a lot of puzzles lately, building puzzles, 1,000-piece puzzles. And I find that a lovely practice of self-care in that it's very intentionally not digital and not screen-based, which I've been really enjoying, and this kind of gives me the same vibes. Notice how you're breathing slowly or fast, shallow or deep. Dance like the flames. Yes, Rhonda. Love that. Dance like the flames. And we can start reflecting some questions. What did your flame represent? Your flames, what do they represent? And then how did you express movement through your marks? And what does that mean for you? Beyond the doodle, beyond the drawing, where can you invite more movement and energy? Where can you spark new ideas or new energy, ignite new energy, while at the same time remaining grounded in your truth, in the intention? So where in your life do you need more flame energy, and where in your life do you need more candlestick energy or wick energy? And how do you balance both? And drawing in these small flames reminds me that sometimes big flames start with a tiny spark. So don't discount the small, insignificant appearing ideas. They can be fueled into big flames. Deciding on which colors to do. My husband has the sneezes this morning. And then one last step, I feel like. But let's see how you're all doing. How you are doing. Let's see. Cool, Tracy, thank you. Alicia, I have 5 candles to represent the 5 things I want to bring into 2026. Gratitude, wellness, abundance, delight, and love. That is awesome. I hope that you look and reference your your candles regularly throughout the year. I certainly want to. I might be revisiting them, reflecting what additional candles might mean. Might even do this practice again. I've actually quite enjoyed it. And letting the candles glow. Let them, the flame emanate. Be the flame. Oh, that warms my heart, seriously. I don't know about you, but I've really enjoyed this drawing. This doodle session has really certainly ignited many things, creativity and excitement, the promise of the new year, opportunities, growth. How about you? What has it ignited in you, if anything? Isn't that awesome? I love that. This was fun. There you go. I might just change the color of my background. Let's see. Yes, there we go. Alrighty. So there's my drawing in its entirety. Oh, that makes me so happy. Yay! Tracy says, I've got 2 big candles for Christmas. Christmas presents from your cousins. That's awesome. I think you need to light them in honor of all the things you want to ignite in this year ahead. Jenny, this was the perfect doodle to start the new year off with. I agree, Jenny. I'm feeling so inspired and alive and ignited. I'm so glad that you feel that as well. Delee, I really enjoyed this. Yay, reminds me that I can just be. Yes, I can sway with the wind sometimes. I shine bright. Sometimes it is a low flicker. Oh my gosh, Delee, that is, what a beautiful reminder for all of us. Yes. We don't all have to be those tall flames all of the time. Conditions do sometimes, lower the flame. And if it does go out, we can always reignite it. There's always another candle to spark it again, isn't there? Love that analogy. Yay. Delete, but there is, allows a glow. Oh, Evelina, don't be jealous, don't judge. There's no judgment here. Go, I actually want to redo this as well. I think it's such a lovely drawing. I love your idea of creating cards, and I might borrow that idea as well. Yeah, redraw it, practice. Yay, love this so much. So, I feel really sparked by this drawing. I would love to hear from you. How are you feeling right now on a scale of 1 to 10? How are you feeling? Has it shifted from when we started our drawing? Is it the same? Has it lowered? Let me know. Jo Ellen, this was a great way to bring life to my New Year intentions. Yay! We'll hang it as a reminder. I love that. Beautiful. Yana, wonderful practice. I used white pen. Oh my gosh, I used white pen on reddish brown paper. Thanks for the inspiring spark. You're so welcome. That is amazing. I'd love to see that. Rhonda, you went from a 6 to a 7.5. Amazing. Evelina, I made it to 8. Yay. Fantastic. Jessica, I bumped up a half point. Fantastic. Delee, I'm at an 8 plus. Woohoo. Great job. Jo Ellen, flames 10. Amazing. Florgie, the session pushed the scale toward the 8. Fantastic. Oh, that's so good. Janie, my flame has grown from 9 to 9.5. Woo! Yay. Tracy, you're still a 7, sleepy and relaxed. Amazing. I'm always so impressed that you last the entire duration. Alicia, I made it to 8. My flames hit bigger with each candle. Feel ignited. Yay! Oh man, this really did spark something. I want to remind you of your cards. Kindness, letting go, connecting to purpose, and dancing to the beat of your own drum. Thank you so much for joining today. You guys have been amazing. And I just love that, yeah, see how the energy flows, and that we literally do affect each other, and our creativity is contagious, and it sparks and it ignites, and the conversation sparks ideas. And look at Jessica's birthday advent calendar, which Jenny initiated. Ugh, it's just so awesome and wonderful. Yay, what a beautiful time indeed, Delee. Yeah, great vibes, Jo Ellen. Thank you, everybody. I hope that you'll be able to join us for next week, Friday. Tracy always feels sleepy after your Zen doodle practice. Good, then you know it's doing your body some good things. I'll just quickly put up for you so that you can quickly, oh, I didn't create it, darn. Okay, here's the card. Go and check out the upcoming events I have posted. I presume they are there already. If not, then just give it a day or so. They should be up tomorrow, but I have scheduled all of January's doodle sessions every Friday. If the tech has worked out, there will be a replay of today's session over on the other platform that starts with a Y. And if you want to access that, just go to my teacher profile link, and then you'll see very clearly how to find that. I will update the thumbnail with this drawing so that it's very clear to you. And like I said, if the tech has worked out, there should be audio, and there should be a replay for you to revisit this if you'd like to. And yeah, this felt very soul igniting, soul uplifting. So definitely one to revisit whenever you need a little pick-me-up, and like to reconnect to your intentions for this year. Perhaps it can become a monthly practice for you, like at the end of the month, like just reconnect you to your year's intentions. So thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your engagement and participation. And I will see you next week. Let's see. Oh, I can't see anybody. There we go. Good, I'm so glad. I'm glad that inspired all of you. Fantastic. Yana, from 5 to 5.5, with a very full, warm heart and soul. Good, I'm so glad. Even a point, half a point is a point in the right direction. So yay. Thanks everyone, have a great weekend, and I'll see you again. Bye.